In last lecture, we had seen important properties of text box, form, button, label box. Now let us create some more programs. Window application. Okay. First change the font property of form. Let us take big value 14. Here suppose we want to create simple bill of item interface for bill of item. Then we have to first design appropriate field. The first field is item code, or you can also assume field as a bill number. Then we want simple text box here. Then there is name. Just copy and paste it. This field is for name. Then change the text name. After that, take some more fields. Suppose the first one is quantity. After that, price. Right here price. Select the property of text. Then here we want one more for amount. Then let us calculate their discount. Discount is a fixed 40% on amount. And finally display net amount. Finally display net amount. Okay. Now here we want two buttons. The first button is for show bill. Second button is for new. And the last one is for exit or close. Okay, now here we have text boxes 1 to 7. Okay, let us start the coding. Okay, here we take variable for quantity, rate and amount. Then first input the value quantity. Quantity is stored at the text box 3. Okay, then convert dot to int text box 3 dot text. Okay, now calculate the rate, that is the value from text box 4 rate. And now let us calculate the amount. Amount is, the formula is too simple, quantity multiply by rate. Now calculate the discount. That for discount, first declare the variable discount is equal to amount multiply by 40%, therefore 0.4. Okay, and let us calculate the net amount. For float, you have to declare here f. Okay, now within double, let us take amount is equal to simply amount minus discount. Okay, like this you can simply calculate the result. Put the amount under the text box for you. Amount dot to string. Now discount and net amount. Discount is under 6 and net amount will display under 7. Okay, here is discount and net amount. Let us set some runtime properties. Suppose the item code should be 3 digit or maximum 3 digit, then here simply text box 1 dot max length is equal to 3. As well as whenever we put the value 2 under the text box, then that value is always appear in uppercase. Then there is one more property for text box is item name is under text box 2, therefore text box 2 dot character casing is equal to character casing dot suppose upper. It is one more property of text box. Okay, now let us create a code for bill, new bill. Whenever we click on new bill, then all fields get cleared. Then simply write here text box 1 dot clear till the text box 7, 5, 6, 7. 6, 5, 4, 3 and 2. Okay, and what to do for close? There is simple logic. This means current form dot call the method of close. Okay, let us run the program. Item code, item name, quantity, price, amount, discount, and net amount. If we click on new bill, then all this data get clear. Okay, and on after clicking on close, application get closed. Okay, like this you can create a assignment as mark sheet of student, roll number, name, marks of subjects, total percentage. You can also write their status and grade by using if statement. While putting the marks, always set their max length 2 for the marks of subject. Okay, you can also create a pay slip of employee by using details, employee code, name, basic salary, experience, join date, and calculate the bonus, gross salary, DA, etc. Okay, now let us create a new program. You can also insert a new form on the current project. Simply right click on project name, add window form. Okay, you can directly add the window form here. Again, let us set the font at the size of 14. After that, here we want to create a screen for login. Then let us change the text of form. Suppose here we give login screen. For login screen, we need here some one label for username, one text box for to input the username. Okay, username. Then for password, you can also move these controls by using arrow keys. It is for password. Let us check button. The first button is for login. And one for exit. Okay, you can also set here some background or some symbol for login. Now whenever we click on login, then check the username and password and give the message login is successful or not. Okay, let us create the code. Suppose here we use one variable of string type. Username is equal to value from text box one dot text. There is no need to convert the value because by default it is in text format. The next one is password from text box to dot text. Okay, before that, let us set the property of password to a password char. Then on form load, use property textbox to the new property is use system password char is equal to true. Okay, now simply apply the if un is a string. From this, use equals method. So un is equals, here we don't have any database, therefore give the fixed value. Suppose admin and phw password dot equals in bracket admin 123. Then what? Then display here message login succeed. For displaying message, we can use here the object of the message from message box class by using dot show method. It will display the message at runtime. Login successful. Else give the message login failed. But here one more thing is we perform. Whenever we click on the message login failed, then text box get clear. Therefore text box 1 dot text or text box 1 dot clear as well as text box 2 dot clear. And if you don't want to again click on text box 1 for import for username, then here simply set one more method dot focus. This method set the current working control of cursor to the given text box. Okay, let us see the output. Or here we want form 2. Then how to set the startup object as form 2? Click on program.cs and then here change the application.run. The object name is form 2. Okay, now run the program. Suppose I put here wrong username and password. Then what happened? Again, let us see why login is successful. Because we have fixed username and password. If un dot equal admin and admin123, then only login successful. Okay, let us set here bracket. Now again, no, there is something wrong. Then how to check why we will why we got the wrong result? Put here breakpoint and run the program. Here we put some wrong value, login. Then here un is ssd and phw is 4 time q. Okay, that is this if statement get false because it is not equal admin or it is not equal admin123. Then press the F7, sorry F8. Okay. Oh, here is our message is wrong. Login. Here we have to use login failed. After correction of this, you can directly run program from here. Login failed. Whenever we click on OK, then text box 1 and text box 2 get clear and cursor is set at the text box 1. Okay, now let us run again. We put the wrong login field. Okay, now let us set right admin 123, then we will get the message login successful. Okay, let us give code for the exit. This dot close. But we don't want this much simple program. If there is login succeed, then let us show the one more screen. We have here form 1. Then first you have to create the object of form 1. And then add here form 1 dot show. Okay, like this you can show the next form. Let us see. Login successful and form 2 is show. Okay, after that, if you want to disappear this screen, then simply write here this, and means what, current form dot hide. Okay, here is the next screen of login get disappear. Okay, but here let us perform one more thing. If we have wrong password and username, then allow user to log in only 3 times. That is, 3 chances are there for input the valid username password. If there is wrong at the 4th time, then let us close all the application. For that purpose, we have to declare one variable, one counter is equal to 0. Whenever username and password is wrong, then increment the value of counter cnt plus plus. Okay, and then check here the value of counter. If the value of counter is less than 3, then only check the username password. Close this if here and give here else part. If the 4th time value is wrong, then give the message login over, login is over, as well as here set text box 1 dot text or dot enable is equal to false, as well as for text box 2. And if you want to disappear the login button, it is also possible. Just click button dot the method of dispose. It is like a destructor. Okay, then there is only one way to click on a button too. Okay, let us see. If you put the wrong password and login 3rd time, first time, okay, second time, third time. Now it is the fourth time. Login is over. It is disabled as well as login button is get disappear. Now there is only way to click on exit. Okay. By using such methods, you can also add your own logic in this example and create a powerful example of login. Now let us check how to design control at runtime. Okay, here is also the example of login and password, but here we use some different logic. Let us see the code. Here we have two username and two password. There is one counter. Here we first write the function display. How to write function, how to pass parameter, we had seen all this concept under the previous lectures. Okay, now for display function, we pass here the object of form, object of string, and one more string. Here we use two string and one form. Okay, now let us create the label one at runtime. Then by using label class, give the object name label one. Okay, this label is created at runtime, as well as set some properties. Auto size property is equal to true. Okay, now first let us set the font. This is the name of font, font size and font style bold. Here is the parameter of point. You can also set here point at 0. Then let us place this label, but before placing the label, set the location by using point class, the value of x-axis and y-axis. Now give the text to a label t, this one, this parameter, and add this label to a form, this one form. Now let us create the picture box at runtime. Picture box is used to display image. Okay, now the picture box, call the constructor, set the location, give the name, size. Here picture box should contain the size mode property. If the size mode property is stretch image, then image will fit on the given size. You can also use normal, zoom, stretch image, center image. We will see it later at the design time. Now let us see at the design time. Here is the picture box. Here we have picture box. Then here is size mode. Suppose we keep normal, then let us see what happen. By using choose image, let us import one image. Suppose here it is an image. Open. Okay. By using normal mode, only upper left corner part of image is appear in this box. If you set more stretch image, then whole image fit in the given size. If you set auto size, then the image is at the original size. If you write center image, here is also size mode properties available. Let us see. Click on normal, then center image, then zoom. But it is always better to set the property stretch image to completely fit the image within a given container. Okay, now let us continue the program. Here the size mode property is set. After that, set the path of file, path of image, and then add this picture box to a form. Okay, now add the proper method of form load event. We use system password char max length of password to 5 and 4 color of password is red. Now the logic is same. If the counter is less than 3, then check whether the text box 1 dot text dot equal value is u1 and text box 2 dot text dot equal value is p1. Here we use the fixed value under the variable. Okay, you can either use u1 dot equal or use text box 1 dot text dot equal. Now after that, create the constructor of form. Set the if it is true, if the username and password is true, then only create the object of form 2. Set the title, set the path. Then how to access this application dot startup of, let us see. This path is this one. Right click on a project, click on open folder in Windows Explorer. There is bin folder. Under bin there is debug folder. This path is known as startup dot application dot startup path. If you put the files here, then that type of files directly accessed by using the application dot of startup path. The image name is f1 and here always use the double slash. Now call the function of display. For function we use a form as a object of second form. Here is we have second form. Now the title is welcome admin and the path is this one, image path. Okay, current form get hide and show the next screen. For admin, same code for the student, and then if the login is invalid, then again clear this and login is over. If user name is admin, the password is apple, click on login. Here is the form 2 is appear, here is the label and the image. Now let us for student. The password is what? Triple S. And here again, if we put wrong password and username, then login, invalid login. And fourth time what happened? Login is over and you have option to click on cancel only. Okay, like this you can also put a designer control at runtime also. You can check how to put control at runtime. Simply create a text box, label box, add form load, put that at the appropriate location and see the output. Okay, in next lecture we will see the some more controls, reload buttons, checkbox. Okay, thank you.